So I moved the summer I graduated, and I started the farm the year I moved here in 2019 as well. I moved from Illinois. I moved to Arkansas because my dad was originally from here, Green Forest area, and we also had some family in Rogers and Lowell. And we got started, and I ran beds all the way from my road to my fence line, and the beds were about 300 feet long each. They weren't straight, they were very wonky. We changed everything really from that first year, and we started laying out the plots, squaring them off, getting them ready to put caterpillar tunnels or greenhouse structures on top of them. When you farm organically, it's just a little different, so we practice on growing cover crops mixed in with our vegetables. We're out here every day going through our nursery and just hand-picking bugs, caterpillars for the most part, off of little plants. Even the big plants in the summertime like kale can be an issue with a lot of like beetles and caterpillars. It's also just a lot of like natural products that go back into the soil that we're adding. So we're adding like blood meal, feather meal, kelp meal, alfalfa meal. We grow 52 weeks out of the year here. We grow greens pretty much all year long. So we try to have kale, Swiss chard, lettuce, arugula. We grow carrots, a lot of carrots, a lot of beets. Seasonally, we do have broccoli in the spring and fall, as well as cauliflower, cabbage. A lot of tomatoes, peppers, hot peppers, sweet peppers, okra. So we grow pretty much every vegetable that you can grow except for melons and sweet corn, and we don't do any fruit production here. So we dip down in production quite a bit in the winter time to about half. We have about half of the farm in tunnels. We have to add a second layering of cover in the winter time to protect the crops when it gets cold. So it is a lot more work. The crops grow a little bit slower, a lot slower really. Last year we had tomatoes and basil, I think up until Thanksgiving still, and a little bit into Christmas. We sell to a couple local restaurants. Our only wholesale is going to be Ozark Natural Foods in Fayetteville. We do a lot at the farmers market. We do like 95% of our sales through the year is at the Bentonville Farmers Market. And we're lucky enough that the market manager actually gave us our booth at the Bentonville Farmers Market for the first year. And we sold a little bit there. It was really hard. It was a real struggle being like a new vendor right in the middle of the season. But we just kept coming back every week. We made sure we didn't miss a week. We always brought consistent produce, and then people started realizing that we had something that was valuable and worth coming to the market to get. And over the years, we've just built a pretty substantial customer base to where we can go to a market and we don't usually have a bad market.